It's January, and as temperatures hit their winter lows, the threats inside and outside your home become real. Today, we're sharing essential safety tips, especially the ones you might overlook, to ensure you, your family, and your property stay safe and warm this season. Portable electric space heaters are popular for supplemental heat, but they come with significant risks. Did you know that heating is the second leading cause of home fires in the country? And critically, space heaters are estimated to cause 81% of home heating fire-related deaths each year. Here are the critical safety steps. First, never leave a space heater unattended. It is safest to only use them while you are awake, and you must always turn them off and unplug them when leaving a room or going to sleep. Second, maintain a minimum clearance of 3 feet between your heater and all combustible materials. This includes upholstered furniture, curtains, bedding, clothes, and towels. The distance is crucial. Many home heating fire deaths are caused by placing heaters too close to things that can burn. Also, never use a space heater to dry or warm up clothing or shoes. Third, and this is a critical, often missed step, always plug electric space heaters directly into a wall outlet. Do not use power strips, surge protectors, extension cords, or any relocatable power taps. Space heaters draw a high amount of current, and extension cords are often not built to handle that electricity, risking an electrical fire or circuit overload. Finally, be aware of the type of heater you are using. Electric space heaters are the only unvented space heaters considered safe for indoor use because they do not emit carbon monoxide. If you have a gas or kerosene portable heater, these should only be used outside, as they can release harmful gases like carbon monoxide and nitrogen dioxide. Winter roads require heightened awareness. One of the greatest hazards is black ice. Contrary to its name, black ice is not actually black. It's nearly invisible because it blends into the road or pavement. It is most frequently formed after white ice has melted and then refreezes as a thin sheet of water. Keep a vigilant eye out for glossy or shiny areas on the road, especially if driving early in the morning, on a cloudy day, or at night. You should always expect black ice in certain locations such as bridges and overpasses, which freeze first because cold air circulates above and below them, often causing ice to form quickly on the metal structure. Also, use caution on shadowy areas where the sun is blocked. If you encounter black ice or feel your vehicle begin to swerve, resist the urge to hit the brakes suddenly. Braking suddenly will cause you to lose control and skid. Instead, ease up slowly on the gas pedal or shift to a lower gear to decelerate gently. If you are skidding, keep the steering wheel straight and steer gently in the direction you want the front wheels to go. You may have to make small, careful corrections back and forth to regain control. If you have standard brakes, pump them gently. If you have anti-lock brakes, ABS, apply steady pressure and feel the pulse. That's normal. For safer winter travel overall, always double your following distance. In winter, you need at least 8 to 10 seconds of space between your vehicle and the one ahead, because stopping distances can be up to 10 times longer on slick surfaces. Remember that four-wheel drive helps you start moving, but does nothing to increase traction for stopping or turning on ice. Drive at half the posted speed limit or less in these conditions. Frozen pipes are more than just an inconvenience. They are a major threat that can lead to catastrophic water damage and costly structural repairs if they burst. Pipes typically begin to freeze when temperatures drop to 20 degrees Fahrenheit for a prolonged period, but they can technically freeze any time the temperature is 32 degrees or lower. Bursting occurs because water expands when it freezes, exerting immense pressure, upwards of 2,000 pounds per square inch, on the pipe walls. To prevent this hazard, especially if temperatures are expected to drop into the low 30s or below, leave an interior cold water tap running in a small continuous stream. This keeps the water moving through your indoor plumbing, making it harder for the water to freeze. Use the faucet farthest from your main water meter for this. Additionally, open kitchen and bathroom cabinet doors to allow warmer indoor air to circulate around the plumbing and walls and under sinks. If you suspect your pipes are already frozen, shut off the main water supply to your house immediately. Frozen pipes often split internally without you knowing, and shutting off the water first prevents a sudden flood when the ice thaws. After shutting off the water, open the frozen faucet so water can flow out as the ice melts. Then apply heat to the frozen section of the pipe using a hairdryer on low heat, a heating pad, or towels soaked in hot water. Be gentle and gradual with the heat, as heating pipes too quickly can cause them to crack. Never, under any circumstances, use an open flame like a blowtorch, kerosene, or propane heater to thaw pipes, as this risks serious fire damage and releases lethal carbon monoxide fumes. Whether you are keeping warm indoors or relying on your vehicle for heat during an emergency, fire and carbon monoxide safety are paramount. The ultimate defensive tool against home heating dangers is having working alarms. Install interconnected smoke and carbon monoxide (CO) alarms on every level of your home and inside and outside each bedroom. Interconnected alarms mean that when one sounds, they all sound. Test your alarms monthly and ensure batteries are replaced regularly. Carbon monoxide is known as the invisible killer because it is a poisonous, colorless, odorless, and tasteless gas. Inhalation dulls the senses, reduces your ability to react, and can cause unconsciousness. Sources include fuel-burning space heaters used indoors, furnaces, and notably, idling cars. If you are stranded in your car in wintry conditions and need to run the engine for heat, be extremely cautious to prevent CO poisoning. Ensure your exhaust pipe is completely clear of snow. If you must run the car, do so only sporadically, just long enough to stay warm, and always open a window slightly to let fresh air in. Winter hazards are manageable, but they require preparation and attention to detail. Remember these key takeaways. Keep space heaters 3 feet away from combustibles and plug them directly into the wall. Never into extension cords or power strips. If your car skids on black ice, ease off the gas and steer gently into the direction you want to go. To prevent pipes from freezing, run a stream of cold water from the furthest faucet. If pipes freeze, shut off your main water supply immediately before attempting to thaw them gently with non-flame heat sources. And ensure your smoke and CO alarms are working, as they are your first line of defense against these winter risks.